Yeah, right there is good. Me da pena contigo, bro.
No, man. Me da pena contigo.
Bro, guys, we just did a full video. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, guys. This is Nelson, guys. We just started, you know, back at Boat Deals, I do it unscripted. How did I pull up in your house? You didn't know who I was. I just came. My wife was on the phone with me while I was in the truck asking me about a video that I needed to do for her real estate stuff. Point is, I'm here and the audio got jacked. So we're gonna have to do this video again. Shoot, I said it's hotter than hell. Backyard Boat Deals. Wait for it with Nelson over here in. Well, okay, what area is this? What?
Let's say Country Walk.
This would be considered Country Walk area.
Second house in Lorenzo.
Okay.
It starts right there in that corner.
Okay,
And this is the second house.
so there's a couple things that we're not gonna have to go through as much. We can talk about it, but since I already have the footage of this, what we walked earlier on this video, I'm just gonna throw it in so it's a little easier on us because it's hot as hell, guys.
Right.
Okay, so this is your backyard boat deal.
Yeah. This
Okay,
is a 2003 Striper 2301,
Okay,
but the title says 244.
okay,
It's a 2301 Cuddy cabin, 2003 boat. Like I said, trailer 2003, and the motor's a 2003 with less than 400 hours on that motor.
less than 400 hours.
400 hours on that motor. I've had the boat. I'm the second owner of the boat.
You're
by
the
way.
second owner.
This boat, the original owner, bought it at the boat show in 2003, and I bought it off of him maybe 10 years ago. I've
Okay,
taken really good care of the
so
boat.
it's very clean.
You can see no bottom paint, no scratches or big chips or anything like that.
Okay, so the Joker looks flawless.
Yeah.
I mean, it could use a little polish, but that's fine. But it doesn't look like it has its bruises at Black Point Marina. Where do you know?
It looks great.
Where do you launch out
I
of?
usually don't go to Black Point because this guy that hides better behind the trees there.
I know. I heard he's a
No, I
monster.
don't want to make me look that bad.
I heard the guy's a monster.
He's a monster. I
Let me see that. Make sure that we didn't lose that. Okay. Okay.
So basically,
Trailer.
it's completely redone. I
The
mean,
trailer-
every nut and bolt there is stainless steel, all new bunks, carpets, all the springs, axles. That's a brand new axle there. All new bearings. all the way around.
Lights work.
Hubs. As a matter of fact, the hub's all new.
So you've done a lot to this
I've
boat.
done a lot to it. My the VST, we replaced the electric fuel pump on it.
Okay.
The filters, all the gas filters. I had the gas not polished but completely removed from the tank,
Okay.
completely cleaned out, and I added like 40 gallons of Rec 90. I've always used Rec 90 on this boat. And you see those pedestals there?
Yeah.
Like I was telling you, anybody that has one of these cuddy cabin boats, you need higher pedestals like that.
Let's get on here. Guys, there was no warning to get here for this video. I called him because he had called me when I was filming my wife's listing. Bro,
The reason I got this boat was basically for the wife. You know, she wanted something to spend the night or whatever. We never even got to spend a night in this thing.
well, I'm sure you got to use it and had a lot of good times on it.
Yeah, I'm the second owner.
Second owner from when you bought it,
From the
and how long
original-
have you had it?
I've had it about 8 years. The original owner bought it at the boat show. I was an impulse buyer of his. You know, he paid like $80,000 for this boat when he bought it.
At the time,
At
which
the time,
$80,000 is a lot of money at the time.
It's a lot of money. I just added this little thing here, this generator. I think it's kind of cool. I'll show you why. This thing hasn't been started in a week, nor at the boat. I'll show you something real quick. I turned the generator on. This is something that I did to it, you know. Turn the generator on. Oh, I want to say something real quick. Anybody who's got a cuddy cabin boat, the original pedestals here are too short. Especially if you got this piece on these types of boats. They're too short. So what happens? Every time you sit here, you can't see over the windshield enough, especially as soon as you take off in it, because it's you know, the front's gonna rise.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be, the best thing you could do on one of these boats is to remove the pedestals and get the higher ones. I just put those on.
And you cut them
Yeah, I
yourself.
cut them myself. Oh, the originals were cut anyway, but I did cut them myself.
Why'd you turn on the generator?
I was going to show you that.
Okay.
In here, never been used. That's the original stove.
That's the original stove that has never been used?
Never been used.
Dude, you should eBay that thing.
I had a Coast Guard guy pull me over one day and said, man, I've never seen a cabin so clean. Usually people just use it to store things. And I said, man, I've never even spent a night in it. I've never spent a night in it.
You know what? It
But
is clean.
You see what I did?
Oh.
I have a little AC in here, right?
Oh, nice.
So what I did was I connected a duct, and then to that duct I connected a blower.
Hold on.
I could take the heat out. See how the heat comes up this way? And then cool air goes in that way. And you got AC.
Okay, so you have the air coming in through here.
Through here.
And the hot air.
The exhaust. I got an exhaust fan
Okay.
that pulls the hot air out.
Can you close that? Because I want to get in there. I want to show them that. Guys, and I'm going to tell you how it feels in there.
Well, it's hot now.
No, but
It takes a few minutes,
no, I know it's going to take a couple minutes, but I know
But
how.
it cools nice. I believe it's like a 6,000. I was gonna put,
Okay, yes.
but it does cool nice.
Hold on.
Don't it?
That's my wife again asking me if I finished this video. Oye, no paran de joder las mujeres, dude.
Oh man.
Dude,
The one that wanted this. I told her center console.
Okay,
Right.
okay, so
She
well, listen. Center consoles are very.
wanted to sleep. She wanted. She never got. to do
Okay, but
anything.
time out. Let me tell you something though. Believe it or not, we just did Summer Splash. Did you see that Summer Splash video that we did at the boat ramp?
Yeah.
You know, one of the things that people all wish they had? They wish they had a little cabin to sleep in.
Of course.
So then that becomes a thing, right? You have your little sink, your food to if you want to cook.
Well, if you like
Here-
spending the weekend.
well, listen, I'm telling you because it's gonna be a thing. It's becoming a thing. People are spending the nights at the sandbar.
Yeah.
They literally spend the entire night. If you're comfortable, listen, if you got air conditioning and you're somewhat cold and cool, you'll be fine.
Right. I even had a little ice maker in there.
Yeah.
I had a little ice maker in there, and
Guys, and this is all original.
it's all original. Man.
Guys, it looks
awesome for the age and everything.
it hasn't been used, guys.
No, I've
Guys,
never slept in there.
No moisture, no water stains. Water stains will be that kind of like the yellowing that you see. And I should do a video to show you guys how to remove that if you needed to, because that's a common thing inside this. They line these. Remember, it's fiberglass all on top of this. Okay. What else does that power? What else does that generator power?
No, I just use it just in case you can power the AC or whatever else I need, like that ice maker that I just mentioned. Or,
Yeah.
Or if I want to just recharge the batteries, I keep the battery tender in there.
Okay, so the head would be under this berth here.
Yep.
All right, let me see, guys. Let me pull this up. I'm just gonna move things. I don't know how things are gonna move. Okay, so the head is right here, right? You pick it up, you know. In this case, he has this here. What was this area here for before?
A toilet.
It did. Oh, the toilet was
A
here.
toilet is there. You still have all the fittings and everything there in case you want to put a toilet back. But I'd rather have the AC.
So, okay, but
Just
so
use
so
a portable toilet
that's a
like that.
portable toilet.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
That's
So
like
all
a
your
camping
plumbing
toilet.
is there if you wanted to have it there if you wanted to.
You can put it right back.
Okay,
No
so
big deal.
somebody can put it right back.
Yeah.
Okay, you can shut that off. You can shut the thing off because we're gonna get out of here. I want to talk about the boat a little bit. All right, guys. Oh boy. All right. Okay, so
This light is brand new. I just put that on there. I figured it's the original. It's not an LED like that one I just installed there. This lights up real nice at night.
okay, tell me what's up with live well in here. What's the story?
This is the light well.
Okay.
I just use it to just throw the hoses in there. I don't really do a lot of fishing. So the only thing that stopped working in this, and it is important,
What?
it's the bilge pump.
The bilge pump.
The bilge pump. It just
Okay.
stopped working. It was
Okay.
working, and
Okay, so the bilge pump is not a hard fix.
you got a lot of compartments on this boat.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the compartment. So what's this? This is another live well here or what?
That's
look.
that's a live well.
Yeah, look at this, guys.
It's huge. And then of course you got other compartments in here. You put stuff in there.
Yeah, like coolers. That might be a cooler there too, guys. I don't know. I couldn't really tell as much, but
That one, it's the same thing as the other one is. It is a cooler because it does have a plug that it drains out.
yeah.
So.
Okay, is this Bimini? Is this Bimini? Does it cover? Does it have any holes?
It covers
No
the whole
holes.
thing.
It's good.
No holes. It's not a new Bimini, but it's
No,
it's
yeah,
in
yeah.
good shape.
Okay, so let me know about the helm. What's up with the GPS?
I got a GPS in there with.
Which one do you have?
A card. It's not a touch screen, but geez, I forgot the model number. But it's my.
But it's a Garmin.
Yeah, it's a Garmin, and it's got the card in there for fishing spots and points and.
You got some storage here for some things, a cup holder, maybe your phone, and then you have your throttle here, your helm. Looks like glass. Okay, the radio works, right?
No.
Doesn't work,
No,
but
well, the radio works, the speakers don't.
the radio works, but the speakers don't.
And
Okay,
the radio works.
and the
I've done radio checks on that.
okay, good. All right, we're getting somewhere here. All right, dude, I'll tell you right now, you'd be surprised how many people are jumping up on the backyard boat deals. Listen, what I keep on telling folks is everybody's looking for a backyard boat deal.
Right?
While you show, look, get that. So can we start it up?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go short towards the bow. I want them to see the bow. Hey guys, comment below. I want to know what you guys think. That's the whole reason I'm doing this series, right? I'm doing this series for you guys. Look at this. Okay, I like the fact that there's here, right? If you're going underway, maybe not too fast, and you want to get towards the bow, so you can go ahead and deploy your anchor. This might have a windlass. Oh my goodness, that isn't my wife. My wife's not calling again, guys. That's somebody else now. Guys, real estate is starting to get busy now too, right? I don't know what the hell just happened, but everybody just all of a sudden wanted to buy, sell, everything. All right, so you have a little seating area here. Oh, look, he's starting it. See if I get down there real quick. Hold on, guys. Hold on. You're good. Mira, apágalo. You're good. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. You're good. Okay, no, but that's not a big thing. Nobody's gonna not buy a boat because of the impeller's not perfect. Start it up again. Start it up again. I want them to see something. Start it up because now I'm right here. Go ahead. Start it up. Okay, you're good. You're good. No. We're good. That's it. That's what I want them to see. All right.
Look, these boats, in my opinion,
Okay.
right, I've had boats since I was 19 years old. So I know a little bit about boats, you know. I've had quite a few of them. I believe this boat is worth, the way it sits, $25,000.
$25,000.
That's what I think that boat is worth. The
Okay.
way it sits, okay?
Okay.
I was asking $20,000 for it.
Wait a
That's
second.
what- that's
Wait a
what I
second.
want.
You sound like you're going to backyard boat deal prices. You're gonna tell me you're gonna go under 20K?
I'm gonna go under 20K.
Under 20K. You know this is gonna be a hotcake on backyard boat deals.
That's gonna be either your choice. Either go out and buy a jet ski or buy a real boat.
All right.
Go out fishing,
And it's gonna work. Turnkey, ready to go.
It's turnkey.
You do
I'll
have
do
to
it
you do have to change the bilge because you did mention that in the other video.
The bilge pump. It
The
does
bilge
not-
pump.
It stopped working.
Okay, the bilge. Okay, the bilge, guys. That's not a big issue because we started it up multiple times. Engine seems fine.
And this is a very, very dry boat. You know, I look at your videos when people pull out their boats and pull their drain plugs out, and I see always a lot of water coming out. You know, not all the boats, but
Yeah.
a lot of boats. This boat, this is bone dry.
Yeah.
This boat, you could go out 1,100, 1,200 feet of water like I do up in the humps and the Keys, and come back home, and I'm totally dry.
You told me that the person, the original owner, spent $80,000 on the when he bought this boat. The first owner, a little bit over $80,000.
And that was 2003 at the boat show, Miami Beach.
All right, Nelson.
You know, like I said, you know, what I really want for the boat, just to get rid of it, okay? And you know, it's a good deal. It's going to be a great deal for somebody out there for a boat like that in that condition. You know?
What is it? You're already making me go crazy. What is it? What's your backyard boat deal, Nelson?
Bottom line, $18,000.
$18,000 for this? Dude, I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna tell my friend first before they even see this video, because you're gonna polish it and then flip it and they'll buy it for 25
That thing will,
all day.
That thing will look brand new.
Guys, you want a pocket? Listen,
Under $400.
listen, guys, under $400. You know Reliable Marine is the sponsor of this series.
Yeah.
Ruben, if they don't want a two-stroke, Ruben will give you money for that two-stroke. You know they have the 422 program.
Yeah.
And that 422 program, what it does is it lets you get an old motor and you get it towards a new motor. It gives you like a discounting.
Right.
So if Ruben has that available, I don't know if he has it right now, but you can go ahead and put a brand new Suzuki. I would put a 300 on that thing, bro.
Yep,
You'll have a boat for, and it'll be under 40K.
And it'll be under 42. Well, I believe that a lot of people are doing that. They're buying the older boats because of the price, you know.
Of course.
And they're just sticking new
100%.
Get a couple of Suzuki's in there, or just one 300.
$18,000.
$18,000, man. You'll never find another boat like that for
All right.
$18,000, for sure.
So listen. Give them your number because I want them.
My number is 305-849-9220. And trust me, the only reason I'm getting rid of that is because of health issues. If not, then my kids
Guys,
are gone.
that is a backyard boat deal. You know I'm gonna have to go edit my wife's video of that property. Now I'm gonna have to post it on her channel, which I'm gonna shout out her channel. Guys, check out Yaima Montaner so you can see her listings. She's making me work for free,
Well,
dude.
I'm probably going to give her a call in the next couple of years, and we're planning on selling here and moving a little bit.
Well,
up north.
I'll tell you right now. I just
kept her in mind.
I just walked the property over there. She's gonna sell that one really quick too, because the demand is starting to come back. People are not caring so much about interest rates anymore.
Right.
Guys, Alfred Montaner making a scene as always. Backyard boat deals over here in Miami, Florida. Wait
you.
for it. We're out of here. Boom.
To watch the entire walkthrough of Yaima Montaner's listing in the Country Walk area of Miami, please click the link in the description.
All right, guys, I got 30. I give myself 2 minutes. 2 minutes, all marine trailer. Check this out, guys. When you want to know where the pros go to get their rental trailers and the big boy trailers, the really, really big ones, heavy duty. Kentucky in the house. Over here, guys, buying it from Louisville, Kentucky, here, All Marine. Now, while they're doing that, are you ready to go home with your brand new trailer?
I'm excited.
All right, guys. All right, look. Okay, guys, so I want to get you guys back to the boat ramp, but I want to show you something. Wait for it, pontoons. Check this out, guys, for pontoon boats. What do you guys think? Look at the wheels. Hold on. I want to show you guys something even better, folks. Wait for it. All right, get over here. It's gonna get good, guys. I told you guys, this is gonna get good. Poseidon is made out over here, but wait for it. All right, here's a net. And I think Gustavo's here too. Wait for it! All right, guys. Vamos a ver un trailer ahí. Quiero ver uno, enseñarle uno de los grandes. Guys, this might be your old trailer, and then you get a brand new one. Unreal. Annette, come here, ven acá. We got Gustavo from Malamar. Ven acá, no tengas miedo. Estoy haciendo un video que es rápido. Ok, ¿qué es esto? What boat is this for?
Esto es una Simú 47 pies.
A 47-foot Azimut?
Yes.
Guys, a 47-foot Azimut. Pero ¿cómo tú puedes? How do you do that? Guys, I'm walking on the gunnel.
12 pulgadas de viga.
¿Cuánto puede aguantar esto? Este trae.
Puede, un 40,000 libras.
40,000 pounds, guys. Dale el número tuyo.
786-470-0359, 786-470-0359.